Hello, Robert. I need the microphone.
Hi, Florian.
How are you?
Good. Just fine. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening. So you are here in front of all our participants at the gala dinner.
Thank you, and I hope all going well. I know you're very successful in this, and I'm sorry I missed it, but next time I join to you.
Yeah. So the winner of Yildirim International Entrepreneurship Award is Manfred Mauntz, founder and CEO of CMC Instruments in Germany. So this is the winner this time.
Congratulations, Mr. Mao, but I'm sorry I'm not there to give the award, but from Istanbul, I'm sending my message. I'm due to my very intensive traveling and works. I had to stay here because 2022 was an excellent year for Yildirim Group. We made 5 big acquisitions in the group. We made one acquisition in Albania for chrome ore mining and ferrochrome factory, and then we bought one nickel mining and ferro-nickel production plant in Kosovo, and we bought one fertilizer company, Rosier, in Holland, has a plant in Belgium and Holland, and we just recently signed a SPA, and we need to get approval in Croatia for fertilizer, petrochemia plant. And then just yesterday, we signed a new deal in the United States, buying Elementis chrome chemical company. So we had a 5 acquisition in the Yildirim Group. We are in 55 countries. We will be in the 56 from next year, growing, and the number of employees will be 22,000 people globally. And I'm very happy that you made the recognition of my hard work and putting in the award list, having the Yildirim International Entrepreneurship Award, which is, I think, the very smart way to distinct all the entrepreneurs around the world and give them this award. I'm very proud, and thank you very much, and wish all of you a very good, successful conference.
Thank you, Robert. In how many countries you are now?
55. Next year will be 56 countries.
56 countries.
We are operating, correct, globally.
Last year it was 48.
So a few years ago, as if even in pandemic, we keep growing.
So I wanted to, can I tell the secret to all the audience? So this man works so hard, okay? And can I tell the secret of COVID?
Yes, everything. I'm very transparent.
Okay, so and that's why we still have to come in Istanbul to do the TV, the program. He got COVID with his vice president. Both of them, he's a very nice man, the other president, and both of them stayed in the same hospital room. Correct? And
yes,
one after the other, and unfortunately his vice president passed away because of COVID, and he was on the other side of and we had WhatsApp call, video call, and he was with all full apparatus in ICU, and still during ICU, in ICU, he was directing all operations, correct?
Unfortunately, yes.
He was with oxygen and moving, and we're speaking all the time about how happened. It was very, I knew the vice president, a very, very, very nice man. and I felt so bad he passed away. But you imagine a CEO, his vice president passed away, and still he continued to run his business from ICU. That's Robert. And having the word.
I'm dedicated hard worker, and I'm giving this award on behalf of you to this new winner, Mr. Mauntz. I don't know him yet, but I'm gonna hopefully meet him.
Sure. We can arrange that. But this is, I remember from his motto, in order to be successful in business, you have to dedicate your life, your energy. Can you remind me? It was written in your report. Because this is very good for the audience here.
Well, basically, you have to adapt to changes in order to survive. Otherwise, you will disappear like dinosaurs. So we all have to accept and the changes. So I just finished with my meeting with my digital team, and we just talk about in the group 3D digitalization, and we did the changes and the transformation. But in Turkish, those are all these. So we are preparing ourselves for future, for the new companies integrating the group, and we are trying to standardize our systems through the SAP. So a lot of investment on the digitalization and the integration to be the global company from Turkey.
Yeah. You have been very successful. Here you have top scientists around the world. We have about 40 Japanese doctors from Japan. You have Dan Shetman, Nobel laureate, We have Professor Roberts, Nobel laureate in medicine. We have Professor Quellos, 2019 Nobel laureate in physics. Novoselov was yesterday, but he had to leave early. So we have top of the top, but you are top on entrepreneurship, and then we have you all together. SIPS, bring them all together.
Impressive, very impressive crowd. I'm very happy to be in front of all these successful professors and university academicians. So I didn't finish my PhD because I wanted to go be entrepreneur. Otherwise, I would be probably.
You did masters though. You did masters in engineering.
Yes.
He is an engineer, by the way. Huh? He's an engineer,
yes,
entrepreneurship engineer.
Mechanical engineer.
Yeah.
Yes, one day I'll come and talk about my success in the entrepreneur world, coming from emerging market and going to the developed countries and the emerging market, and how to handle all these same time. Our offices from China to all the way Peru, Ecuador. So almost the sun is not setting on our geography.
So next year,
I have to work.
Next year, around 10 other acquisitions?
Not 10, but probably 3, 4.
3, 4.
Very active in the United States and Latin America. For next year, we are in tenders. So we will have some nice, hopefully, news for you.
Sure, and I do not doubt that. And as I promised, we're going to come in Istanbul and make the program that was promised to you.
Yes.
After this.
Just for your information, I started a program at the Oregon State University, because where I got my master's and I stopped my PhD, I give some research project to them, developing new stainless steel and alloy steel using our special ferrochrome under the high pressure and high temperature. And now we are trying to work with the university on the critical minerals for future, what to do with them. And because all the critical elements like cobalt, lithium, the nickel, many others are coming, all the rare earths. So I like to cooperate with the local and the US universities, shape and build the future for the next generations. That's
perfect,
goal, and I'm doing for it.
Perfect, as always. So next year,
thank you.
In person, in SIPS, Punta Cana or Panama?
Panama is good, sounds good.
Well,
all right.
Lots of successes ahead.
Yes,
so this is the award.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
So you'll have
bye, everybody.
You have a big applause here.
Thank you. Yes.
We'll see you in Istanbul.
Yes, thank you.